Guys, thank you so much for joining us today. In this episode, we talk about our delays in our property building because of all the rain we've had this week, and we give you guys some insight on the metal building process, and hopefully it helps you build your home of your dreams, know what it costs, and kind of know the process. So we've been delayed in our driveway and our grading because it's rained for 4 days here. So we can't get the machines on the property, so we're about a week behind schedule on that. The second thing is our metal building got pushed another week, but we should be starting that in about 20 days. So we want to talk to you guys a little bit about that process and what that looks like. Pause.
Oh, right. Oh.
You good? No? Okay.
So we're really excited about it because we finally have a good floor plan laid down. We started talking about a 1,500 square foot floor plan, and then we went down to 1,000 square feet once we got estimates. But neither of those really are going to work for us. So we ended up with a 1,200 square foot floor plan. It has 2 bedrooms, 1 bathroom. I even got a laundry room, so I'm really excited about that. And then we have a huge open floor plan for what you can get in a 1,200 square foot building, with the living space, kitchen, and dining all together, but open. So we're really excited about that, and we'll definitely show you in the video what that looks like.
Yeah, Sage can have her own room so she can sneeze. But yeah, we're really excited about it. We thought about doing a 1 bedroom.
Yeah.
We would like to have more kids, and it's very possible we'd be in there while we had another baby. So we wanted to get a separate space for the kids to sleep. Because we lived in a tiny house before, 399 square feet.
Yeah.
And we had her in there until she was 7 months old, so we kind of learned our lesson there. So
We don't want to do that again.
we don't. So a few things that we learned and key points is throughout this process. The first one is, for me, pricing. You have to make sure you're not spending up to what you might spend on a house, because the fees can add up quickly based on the finishes, the drywall needs, and stuff like that. And the second one is make sure your land price. You can't buy at the top of land costs, because developing the land costs a lot of money. So you buy the land, that's one thing, but make sure you think about all the costs for developing the land.
So this space will not be our home forever. We are going to live in it for 1 to 2 years. But we're also going to build a big house, as I've been calling it, later down the line. We knew that with our normal house, we didn't want our homeschooling space in that. We wanted it separate, just because I want the kids to be able to change their mindset when they leave the big house and go to a different building, to just change into a learning mindset. So we'll be using the metal building as homeschool area for guests. We have a lot of friends in ministry that are out of the country, so when they're coming into the country or just traveling into Columbia to speak, they can stay with us. We wanted it for an office for Alex whenever he can work from home and not drive 35 minutes to the office. Now he can have a little space for himself to work. So for us, family is really important, and we want our family to always feel like they have a place to go, especially when they get older and aren't able to live by themselves anymore. So all the structures we build are going to be 1 story. 1 for all the little kids we want to have. We don't want them falling down the stairs. And then 2 for our older family members who just aren't going to be able to maneuver up there for their living space. So we're really confident and excited about that. And for just all the uses the metal building will hold whenever we're finished living in it. So we looked at a lot of properties, and if we had chosen any of the ones we looked at, we just would have been settling, because this property is truly it meets all of our criteria. Everything we've wanted to do, walking trail wise, pool, metal building, house. We're just so excited to host. We're even trying to convince my sister to have her wedding on our property next year. So we're just so excited, and if we had tried to rush into it because we've been living in weird situations waiting for all of this to come to fruition, if we'd rushed, it wouldn't have been what we had been looking for.
Guys, thank you so much for watching this episode of the Kirbys. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and make sure that you go down and comment some comments, because we really want to know what your thoughts are and what your dreams are in your metal building, and interact with you guys there. So join us next week for a couple more episodes. We're actually headed to the beach for a week, but we're going to be sending some footage back and posting that. So thank you guys again, and have a great week.
Bye.
Bye.